Qapla, and welcome my friends, I'm Horath, and we are playing Stellaris with the Total Conversion mod Star Trek New Horizons. We're gonna play on insane difficulty as the Klingon Empire, and I really gotta say, I have to tip my hat to the paradoxical development group, all the people involved in the creation of this mod. It's nearly finished, we're on version 0.9.8a. Just recently updated, so that's why I waited a little bit. I was actually ready to record the series at the beginning of the week, but then I saw that they would update soon, so I held back. And I gotta say, this is an amazing mod. The amount of work and the attention to detail that has gone into this mod is astounding. I really just gonna scroll through the credits. Thanks to everyone who actually worked on this. I'm amazed. This is really high quality work, so yeah, I tip my hat to you guys. If you are interested in the Star Trek universe, you'll recognize a huge amount of races in here. The big ones, you got Earth, not the Federation because it starts in 2150, so at that point in time Earth was still independent. They even got the kind of uniforms right that they would wear at that point in time. So these are from the Enterprise series with Captain Archer. So yeah, very happy about that. We're gonna go with the Klingon Empire. This is all really nicely done. I think this is is that a Watcher? I think so. I think that's a Watcher cruiser. But there are also minor races that are really well done. All of these guys have their own ships. The Dominion actually has to produce Catercell White for its slave warrior race. They can clone their water and all that stuff. So that's a really huge amount of attention to detail. I have the Deep Space Nine series in my mind very fresh because I watched that 2 or 3 months ago with the wife. Yeah, you got the Breen, you got the Ferengi Alliance, of course. Got the Kazan sects. I think these are Voyager. I think these are in the Voyager series, I'm pretty sure. Suliban, these are Captain Archer. Got the Tholians, we got the Zindi, these are definitely Captain Archer series. Got these guys. We also got the Bajorans. These are Deep Space Nine. We got the Betazoids. So we got a huge amount of different races if you want to play them. I'm dumbstruck. That's just awestruck. Oh yeah, this is the race that Neelix is from, the Talaxians. Well, we're going to jump in with the Klingon Empire. Enough of me waffling on and admiring. There are 4 ways that you can set this up. Whole Milky Way, Alpha Beta Quadrant, Alpha Beta for 50 stars, the Gamma Quadrant for that Dominion feeling, or the random 2000 stars one. You can't really have one randomly generated. We're going to play on Insane. If I were just playing a normal Stellaris game, I think I would up the AI aggressiveness, but I kind of want the races to behave like they would behave in Star Trek, so we're going to stick to normal AI aggressiveness. Us playing the Klingons is actually giving us the aggressive playstyle that I've been missing in the Pacifist series. So with the Klingon Empire, we have a High Council. We're ruled by Duras, or Dura. We have warp travel. Our capital is Kronos. We are fanatic militarists and spiritualists. We're trained warriors, of course. We're Klingons, and we're communal, but we're very stubborn. Who would have thought it? With fire and steel did the gods forge the Klingon heart. So fiercely did it beat, so loud was the sound that the gods cried out, "On this day we have brought forth the strongest heart in all the heavens. None can stand before it without trembling at its strength." The Klingon Empire, led by the illustrious example of Kahless the Unforgettable, stands stronger than ever before. We control numerous worlds, and many more worlds await our glorious armies. How many worthy foes are out there for our warriors to battle? Under the leadership of our Chancellor and the High Council, we shall find out. May you bring glory to your house and to the Empire. Qapla! Alright, very good, very good. We got 4 planets, so we got Kronos, 23-sized planet. You can see that they have their own buildings. It's a bit odd that people would be not working, just leaving these buildings empty. That's a bit weird. I mean, whatever floats their boat, but let's just say we're going to put these guys to work. I mean, yeah, we're not great at science output, but gotta do what you gotta do. So we're missing 2 tiles for the full planet. That's pretty nice. What do we have over here? 19 size planet, another 19 size planet, 22 size planet. Alright then, I can work with that. So, where are we? This is the galactic core over here. Alright then, so we're on the fringes. It starts out a little bit different every time you start. For example, I have not always had another planet in here, in my starting area. So that's interesting. I guess we can terraform that at some point. Tundra planet. Alright then, and we have not found anyone. We have a smallish fleet. What do we have? Oh yeah, we've got birds of prey. That's nice. I was actually expecting the D7s. Well, actually the D5s is I think what they should have. Oh well, but the attention to detail in the ship models is just amazing. I really... Okay, I'm gonna get it together. I promise. Alright then. So what are we gonna do? We have certain traits. We have the Klingon construction methods. That means that our ships have less hit points and hull points. But we do 10% more weapons damage and our ships are cheaper. So they're a little bit cobbled together, I guess. Yeah, we're not the most famous shipwrights. We have the Great Houses, which increases our leader capacity by 3 and gives us more fire rate. And we have the Warrior Culture. More army damage, less upkeep. And we're going to have an election in 2190. Chancellor Duras. We're an oligarchy. So we hold an election every 40 to 50 years. Yeah, I guess so. Our leaders have to be nobles. Can't just let the riffraff in. Alright then. We have also completely new tech. We definitely want to go for, I think, the tactical console. So this will allow us different components on our ships. Just going to go through that in a little bit. Food consumption. No, I think we're going to go for the influence here. Heroic landmark. That's interesting. Produces some unity. And we have a civilian district. By assigning space on our station for civilian gathering and interaction, we actively increase productivity of nearby infrastructure as they get more exposure to the inhabitants of our station. Okay. Ministry of the Interior. Yeah, we definitely need that. And then over here, could boost our spaceport. But I think we might just go ahead and improve our ships first. Although, I mean, we already have it, so why not go for it? Our researcher, yeah, our researcher is pretty bad. We're not the most famous of researchers. Do we have anyone good that we could take? I mean, I could go for another maniacal dude. But we're Klingons, right? So we don't really need researchers. Who needs research? Blah. Ship upkeep. Hull points. The description is wrong. You can actually use the emergency FTL. I kind of like the regeneration though, because you don't have to send the ships back to repair, so that's pretty useful. This will kind of negate our Klingon construction methods though. Yeah, no. Let's go with the repair. That cannot. Yeah, no, ship hull points. Okay, Admiral Core. We're gonna send you to the fleet. Take over. Yeah, and they even changed the sound. All the affirmation sounds are Star Trek-y. I really like it. Okay, so what do we have to do? Do we have any resources? Apparently we are not mining some on here. Yeah, definitely gonna send our construction ship. Collect those 3 minerals. I want them. I want them now. We got our science ship. Apparently we don't really know a lot about our surroundings, so we definitely have to survey all these systems around us. That's something that we have to do, so let's go. I'm definitely gonna go for a way more aggressive playstyle than I did with the Architects Foundation in the last series. I mean, we're Klingons, so I'm actually expecting that we are in 2 states. We're either preparing for war or we are at war. At least that's how I'm planning this. I think we need a second science ship. No. Let's build more warships. Science. Who needs it? Oh yeah, no, I guess I have too many orders queued up already. Okay, let the science ship move out. Now the question is, how do we specialize these planets? I mean, this is the capital planet. It doesn't need a lot of specialization. Do we have any other different buildings from the start? We have labs that are actually specialized for one resource. That's interesting. We've got the lithium refineries, which requires the lithium. We don't have that. We've got an ecological preserve. Requires food deposit on the tile. Requires planetary administration. Serves as a unique dual purpose, both as a source of entertainment and relaxation and a distinct natural reserve. Okay. Yeah, that sounds not very honorable. Okay then. Well, we definitely need more minerals, right? And we've got the pops to make that happen. Let's hope that we're actually growing fast-ish. We've got some tile blockers on here. We've got no tile blockers on Kronos, so that's alright. I guess we have to research how to remove those guys. Oh, and we even got the Klingon city. We even got our own unique city look. That's really cool, I gotta say. Okay. These guys all have buildings. Just looking if I have unemployed people that are not doing anything. But I don't have the alert. So I think things are fine. We're not gonna waste our minerals on buildings if we don't have the pops to work them. We have 62 mineral income, which is fine. That's actually alright. Okay, let's unpause. We're gonna go with normal speed. And I think I'm gonna keep the fleet home for now. Really would like to build up.
Allow me to introduce
Oh no, come on, go away, Q.
I'm Q. Just Q from the Q continuum. Trust me, I'm all that. Omnipotent, omniscient, handsome. Anyhow, I've deigned your pathetic civilization.
Go away.
Did we really have to start off like that? I go out of my way to help you savages, and you just throw it back in my face. Well, if that's how you're going to be, I'm taking my mineral back.
So they gave him the judge robe from the New Generation series. That's funny. Yeah, we don't need you or your mineral. Go away, Q. I don't need you. I think I know how to play Stellaris. I mean, and finding out about the differences is gonna be fine. Our patrol frigate is currently called Chorus. I don't like that, but as you can see, we have a lot of different components here. So we have a weapon component with 1 torpedo slot and 4 energy weapon slots. What does it say? Light cannon and light purple, light torpedo. All right then. We have only the weapons that we currently have on there. And then the secondary hull, you can have special things on there. So, like, we can have... Well, nuclear reactor... Why are you in here? You shouldn't be in there. I mean, I guess we can take additional power. That's interesting. I guess it fits in all the slots. We don't really need more power, and it does make our corvettes more expensive. But we have now not only basic ship computers, but we also have these thrusters, we have sensors, we have the warp engine, we have hull plating, so that's no longer, we don't have that down here. And we have the hull itself, and we can research upgrades to all of these. That's pretty nice. We're gonna change them. These are already bird of prey, so I'm gonna call these the Burrell class. We're gonna set it to auto upgrade, and we're gonna save that. All right then, and we're gonna remove the Chorus class because we don't want that. All right then, time has moved on. Anything interesting happening? No, just building stuff. We're getting a lot of minerals. I like that. We're at 12 of 22 naval capacity. I've already seen that we have tax that directly increase our naval capacity, which is interesting. Okay, Kronos has finished its surface queue. which means that we're making even more minerals. That's nice. Really could do with some food, I guess. Yeah, we're currently stockpiling food, so we're not even getting a growth bonus. I guess I have to live with that. It's a shame, but what do we have the most of in terms of tile blockers? So we've got 2 swamps, 2 of these guys, 1 of the others. Okay, same here. Same here. So I think the swamps and the jungles are the ones that we want to try to get rid of. That's the thing. We have a reduced amount of traditions in this one, so no orbital habitats for us. All we have is these guys. So it might actually not be a bad idea. And they are changed in terms of values as well. So this only gives us 75 instead of 200 from the base game. Requires an empty slot, but it doesn't have any prerequisites. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay then. But yeah, this could be interesting. Mastery of Nature. Unlocks the ability to clear most tile blockers. That would save us a bunch of stuff. On the other hand, we need a bigger fleet, since we're the Klingons. I guess I'm gonna start and build more of them. Maybe just queue up 2 of them. To try and at least stay at the force limit. Apparently each of these is actually using... what, 4? Instead of the 1 that we normally have? That's a bit weird. But oh well. Yeah, I really should also build spaceports. Let's go up to fast speed. Let's try to get this thing started. Come on, patrol frigate. How are our armies looking? What?
Station complete.
We're the Klingons and we have no armies? That's wrong. That's just... no, that's just wrong. That should not be a thing. So construction ship, we need those minerals over there. We need as many minerals as possible. I'm gonna take my own advice. Okay, we're at 16. Yeah, we can build 1 more after that, I think, without going too much over the force limit. Nomad, Cuvette, and Horath. I'm not sure. We've got some music that is, yeah, New Horizons Deep Space Nine music. I'm just going to switch to that one.
Complete.
Just because I'm in the mood for a little bit of a Star Trek theme. And we're done building up the fleet. So we're 232. We're still really weak. We're done surveying a system. That's nice. I'm thinking about actually building a second construction or science ship. I could go for another scientist. That's a lot to survey. A lot of additional options. On the other hand, kind of need the fleet to be ready. They're very cheap though. Why are science ships so cheap? If they're in accordance to the lore of the Klingons, then even the science ships should have weapons. Which apparently they don't. Well, I guess it's fine. Chargwell. Alright then. We're gonna build a second science ship. Just because we're the Klingons doesn't mean that we have to be stupid. So, second science ship is the way to go. We've got 2 more minerals to collect over here. Where do we do that? Over here in that asteroid. So, go ahead, chop chop. What are we doing for Unity production? What are we even doing for that? Are we getting our Unity? Not getting any Unity at all. Well, apart from the capital buildings. Why are we getting Unity from the capital buildings from the get-go? That is normally a tradition that you have to unlock. Yeah, we really have to do something about the Unity. Do we have... yeah, we actually have a free slot over here. We don't even have a Unity producing building, so... I guess we gotta wait until we actually have the heroic landmark unlocked. And it does give us adjacency effects. That's also very interesting. That's not something that's in the base game. I really like it. Tactical console is gonna give us the ability to specialize our ships further. I've only played a short test game as the Klingons off camera, and therefore I do not know. Oh, there's another planet. I do not know if we can actually get the cloaking technology that the Klingons and the Romulans are using. We've got a science ship, so let's recruit someone. Yeah, let's recruit Kolor. Welcome to the Science Corps, Kolor. And what we're going to do is we're going to put Kolor in command over here. That'll at least boost our research speed up to 7%. It's still abysmal, but oh well. That's just how it goes. We're not great scientists. Yeah, we've got you ready now, Autokin. What are you doing? Okay, you're doing this, which means that we're going to send the other science ship out here. No, wait. Want to do that. Want to do that. Want to do that. At some point, we're going to get auto-explore. Don't think they've taken that out, which is going to make our life a lot easier. So far, we haven't really encountered any other races, which is fun. Yeah, I gotta unpause. Just gonna let it run. Okay, I think these are as many orders as I can queue up, so that's fine. Let's go ahead, build another frigate to get to naval capacity. I have no modules for the spaceport. I wonder if we can build really heavy space stations. That would be interesting. Yeah, theoretically I should send these guys out to scout the planets. And reckon I will. Okay, no, we got the tactical console. That's pretty good, because that'll allow us to do other stuff. Phase disruptor, yeah, actually light and heavy. Ignores armor and has shield penetration. That's pretty nice. Resettlement cost reduction. That's also nice. Minus 10% resettlement cost. Now let's go for the phase disruptors. They're definitely useful. Now, is there a redesign in order? I do think so. So patrol frigate, we can use some other stuff now. So we can have either the warp range plus 25%, the EPS relay, which does more damage, emergency force fields, and depending on the color of these, they fit onto different things. So we won't really be able to use the reds because we don't have that kind of slot on our secondary hull yet. There are different eras for the ships, and the later era ships can fit more on them than the other ones. So we've got the inertial dampener, which gives us higher evade chance. I guess that's fine. So let's go for that. And then I guess we'll go for the emergency force fields, because why not? Gives us a couple more hull points. Oh well then. Yes, save it. And what I want to do is, we want to upgrade first.
Station complete.
Definitely. Oh, and you guys are no rally point.
Ships upgraded. Research complete.
Anomaly
found.
No, come on. We got the Klingon Armada. 40% failure risk. No. Thank you. And we got the birth of space piracy. Come on, stop it now. We've got the feral companions. The perpetrators appear to be deserters and other renegade elements from Kronos. Yeah, we cannot allow that. That is not a thing that we can allow. Come on. We've got to upgrade this guy. And then we've got to merge them. We've got a faction. The Silver Guard, led by our admiral. These members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna do that. Yeah. So we're in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get out of the gravity well of this system, so that we can immediately deploy to the point where the oh, and there's Kittumer. Interesting. This is the place where we have the peace treaty between the Federation and the Klingon Empire, I think. That's a Class M, 14 size Class M planet. We can only sustain 4 as core sector systems, but it doesn't mean that I won't settle that one, so I think I should. How much does a colony ship cost in here? 233. That's actually rather cheap. Why? I mean, I guess I don't care. We've got the spaceport level 2. That's nice. A couple of special buildings native to Star Trek. For example, we can go for the industrial fabricators. These are things that help you build stuff in Star Trek. You can apparently also build them on the planet. They reduce construction time and they reduce building costs. So that's pretty useful in my mind. You have to maintain them. You can also go for a station-based fabrication center. Reduces the need for manual labor and the production of station components. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to really build big stations and maintain them, like Deep Space Nine. That is one thing that Stellaris is really missing. I mean, we've got something like that with the habitats, but they're too static for my taste. Right. What do we get? What do we get? Just remember me. Spaceport level 2. Microfusion thrusters, we already have these. Yeah, these are starting techs. What's the next spaceport level gonna cost me? 200. We really need to work on our mineral income. So, how far are you? You just arrived. Alright then. Let's move on. Let's move on. Nothing to see.
Complete.
Only 3 more and I'll be able to build a colony ship. We got the monthly influence increase, the heroic landmark and the civilian district. Okay, what next? Oh, we can go for Black Ops. And got these guys from, I think it's section 7 or chapter 9. The secret organization inside the Federation. Black Ops activities are covert operations that require at the very least plausible deniability when the government cannot be seen to take actions that nevertheless need to be taken. So what does that do? Will assist you in uncovering hidden and secret technologies. Well, hell yeah, gonna take that. Alright then. Got that. The Klingon Armada stands ready. Are you guys... Yeah, you're not outside the gravity well. You are now though. So, if I wanted you to go... You could... And you already did. Okay then. That might not be good. Where are these pirates? I heard we have a pirate problem, but where are they? Okay, scientist has leveled up. That's alright. I have no problem with that. We do have enough for a colony ship now, so let's go ahead. Let's actually settle Qapla. That will increase our territory, even though I have to give it to a sector, which is a bit annoying. I could definitely try and just go for the Imperial Prerogative. It's not as powerful in here, it just gives us 2 core sector systems, but I mean, still, controlling more systems. On the other hand, 14 size planet. Yeah, we need more population growth. It's not an ideal planet either. And we haven't really surveyed that system, but we're getting there, so that's good.
Hostile fleet detected.
Finally, we got the pirates. And I think we'll actually be able to catch these guys, so they really don't look like they're very advanced. We should actually arrive there before they can really do too much damage. Come on! I say that, and then you take forever to warp over there. No, no.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
It's not urgent. Take your time, please. It's alright. I mean, I can go faster, but that also makes the enemy move faster. No, they're gonna take down my mining stations. You cheeky buggers. There's an upcoming brief window of opportunity to retrieve scientific data from an abandoned research station on Qapla 4. Yeah, why not? Do it. Come on. Go for these guys. Go for these guys. As soon as you can. Come on.
Station complete.
Come on. I know you can do it. They even changed the phaser sounds and all, so that's nice to hear that kind of thing. Yeah, we're gonna go to fast speed. And we've got the alarm sound. Oh yeah, now torpedoes going off. And we got a full enfranchisement party. Their members work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. Really? Why do we have these guys now? Full enfranchisement party. No, I don't want that. Anti-autocratic. I mean, I guess we get these because we're technically a democratic form of government. Oh! Second chance. 8 years ago, Chief Science Officer Moog was stationed at this outpost, barely managing to beam off the research station with the last personnel on the ground, before an ionic disruption cut off the transporter connection. The disruption field has finally abated for a few days, allowing the crew of the IKS Husgash to retrieve a wealth of scientific data left behind in the evacuation. As the away team searches for a computer terminal, they notice signs that someone has been living here. Moog detects life signs on his tricorder and moves to investigate the signal. Suddenly a voice cries out and he dashes into the room. Phaser at the ready and comes up upon a person that looks exactly like him. After a few moments of shock, the person explains that he was trapped on the research station after a failed transport attempt 8 years ago. Yeah, we're materialists. We will not be fooled by a shapeshifter. Set phasers to kill. The away team were unable to gather the data in time due to damage inflicted on the station power grid by the shapeshifter. Holy cow, it was a shapeshifter! The crew had to beam out before the distortion field returned to avoid being stranded until the next transport window. Shapeshifter sabotaged our station. Good riddance. Where's that? Over here. Alright then, in the Khitomer system. Are we successful against these space pirates? Come on, guys. We need this. Why do they have deflector shields and we don't? I'm also using bigger ships in here. Oh, they're using the standard Stellaris raider ships. That's interesting. We expect them to use birds of prey. You can see that these normal Stellaris models are a little bit bigger. I mean, you could also say clunkier, but they're not really clunky. They're just pirates. They're using whatever they can. And they went down, they lost one of their ships. Let's just hope that our guys don't lose ships. Come on, take them out. They're already only at half their hull points. So that's good. Should be done here in a second. Come on. We definitely have to build more spaceports. I want a bigger naval capacity. Building a colony ship. Definitely need the next level of spaceport here. Although, I mean, being able to build more stuff is good. What is this system? Horath. We're gonna build a spaceport right here, which will help us defend the system as well. Spaceports are really strong in the early stages of the game, so definitely gotta help defend that system. Come on, finish off those pirates now. If you could be so kind. Yes! Mashka! Alright then, we're gonna send these guys back home to repair. Well done. That's our first battle in the series. Next time we're gonna settle Khitomer and we're gonna try to find our first real target. I also have to scout around a little bit to see if I can't take out those space pirates. Did we actually lose any? Yeah, we did lose a couple of hull points, so I guess we'd better repair before we do anything else. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, especially helpful in the first episode of a series so that it can show up in search results. If you have any complaints or questions or stuff, then please leave it in the comments. And if you want to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hope you join me for the next episode of the series. Thanks. Bye-bye.